A new concept in live stream. I've tried this before, and we're gonna try it maybe one more time. It's the first episode, the first exciting episode of This Week on the Internet. This Week on the Internet, brought to us by the Vitajex pill. The Vitajex pill, the What You Doing to Me pill. Park's famous favorite delicious sausages. I'm in the demon sausage baby today. And grab some Park's famous flavor sausages today. An ice cold Schaefer beer. For people who like having fun, for people who like having more than one. Schaefer is the one beer to have when you're having more than one. Of course, 7-Up the night away with 7-Up. Because 7-Up is all pop. What? And of course, babiesovernight.com, your new bundle of joy. In a box overnight, guaranteed. Babiesovernight.com. Bringing you this inaugural first, episode of This Week on the Internet. Hey, there I am. Good to see everybody. Well, we got John the Beagle Dad. Good to see you, John. I hope you're doing well. Let's go around the cameras. The sun just set here in Coney Island, where we're calming down another fun, gloomy day on the beach. And there's our harbor cam looking out across the river, or across the harbor. What? Got our cam. Oh, can't see anything up in the skyscrapers. Can't see anything up in the Midtown camera. Brooklyn Bridge camera looking fantastic. And of course our harbor cam looking good. And we got One World Trade Center in the clouds. Whoa, we got the background music going now. Good to see everyone. John the Beagle Dad, you're more than welcome for me helping you get through those work days. But yes, indeed. Good to see you, Nina. Look at that. Only 2. What has happened? Are you the few people to actually get notifications? Ah, yes, it's talk radio. Remember talk radio? It was a fun thing when it was around. It still is around. But it's changed. Tell me where you're watching from. What's on your mind? What's going on, Nina? What's going on, John? We're trying a new concept today. I think we've done this before, but now I guess this is the first formal way of doing this. But we'll do our best to go on, little brothers. Yes, indeed. WABC had when they had the Yankees game. Oh, you used to remember that when WABC used to have the Yankees games? Yeah. Was that News Radio 77? Was that Radio 77? 77. Lucky 7, WABC. You just chilling? Nice. That's what I like to hear. Hanging out, living in Baltimore, born and raised in Brooklyn. Nina. Hope you're having a great evening. We have some fun stories to talk about, and we can really talk about anything. It's kind of scary, this live stream. Where it's pure, it's old school talk radio. Yeah, but you see my face, which is nice, and we could go around the cameras and see what it looks like. Wow, there's only 2 people in the chat. Wow. The chat's unrestricted, so if you're not subscribed, please, as well, feel free to tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. Ah, yeah. ABC Radio, the simpler times. As the sun goes down here in New York. I would figure we would have a lot more people watching. But I guess not. Not going to go anywhere. You shared the stream. I appreciate that, John. Thanks for sharing the stream. It's going to be a different one. We're going to scour the internet. Or really not scour the internet. We're going to get all of our stories from United Press International, everyone. We'll be digging into this week's archives of the United Press and see what happened this week. Funny, interesting, odd news stories. But you got your Metro card. Shout out to all the channel members. Thanks to all the channel members. Y'all make this happen. Y'all make this happen. Remember that, guys. I'm seeing how the chat interacts with the graphics on screen. Interesting. These are Earth cams, by the way. All these views courtesy of earthcam.com. And yes, you will see advertisements probably stuck between my face. We'll probably go to this screen right here when that happens. But good to see everybody. I thought we were going to have a conversation. People are like, what's going on? That algorithm, man. I think it's the title. I think the title scared off the algorithm. I think it really did. We're supposed to be chatting, so what's going on, people? Hope you hope you had a great Friday. Can't believe how fast this Friday has gone. I can't believe that tomorrow's it's gonna be Saturday in a few it's gonna be Saturday in a few hours. It's already Saturday in New Zealand. Our friend Louise Poppy just finished up a live stream out on the beach in New Zealand, and it was beautiful. Still raining in New England. Good to see you, Ollie. Welcome. I'm surprised how quiet the chat is. I figured the chat would be a little bit louder. Maybe we got to give it some time. Right? I think that's what's happening. But I have scoured it. Well, I have not scoured the internet. I just opened up the odd news folder here in United Press International. So we're going to read some stories along, and then we'll discuss them. We'll see what the hell. We had 2 launches tonight, one from the Cape and the other one from Vandenberg. Nice. It did get chilly outside. Right out our window here, it's 54 degrees Fahrenheit. 54 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 minutes past the hour. Usually a mod or two is here. Yeah, I know. Yeah, usually a mod or two is here, usually. I wonder what happened. It makes me a little nervous. Have you been... If you think you've been blocked unjust during a replay or anything like that when we're not live, please feel free to reach out to me. Should I give out my email? Shoot me a message over on Instagram, and we'll try to get it resolved if you feel like you've been modded. That's always my fear, is having like, and this has happened, where people modded on, like, when I'm not live, like on replays, and a lot of regulars are like locked out of the room. Just saying, I really hope that doesn't happen, because it's quiet in here. I figured we'd have a mod or two in here. But good to see everyone. Let's get on with our first story here. Randomly selected scratch-off lottery ticket earns a man $300,000. Yeah, this happened, I think, today, right? This was today. A Michigan man said that he randomly, in quotation marks, selected a scratch-off lottery ticket that turned out to be a $300,000 winner. The 58-year-old Michigan man told the Michigan Lottery told Michigan Lottery officials that he bought his he bought his Safecracker Cashword ticket, say that 10 times fast, from Bush's on West Chicago Boulevard in Tumac. And he said that he played all the different instant games. So Safecracker's Cashword just happened to be the game that he randomly picked out. And that day, while he was at the store that day, and he scratched off the ticket, the barcode, scanned the ticket, and got a message to file a claim at the lottery office. So then he went through and played the game. The ticket turned out to be a top prize winner. He couldn't believe it. He said he couldn't believe that he won. He reeled 10 words, 10 continuous words for $300,000. It was a great feeling. And the winner says that he plans to invest his money. How crazy is that when you're buying a fucking scratch-off ticket every day? And yeah, when you're buying a scratch-off ticket and you you just like $300,000. So should we buy more scratch-off lottery tickets, or should we not scratch? You're gonna send me a picture of your new puppy, John? Awesome. Right? You never know, right, Ollie? You never know. It's a funny story, though. And I guess it really happened. That was just posted a few hours ago. Wow, that was just posted a few hours ago at 4 o'clock Eastern Time. I tell you, sometimes you feel like these stories are just meant to buy. Yeah, I think they're plants, Nina. I agree. I think they're like plants to make us buy lottery tickets. You know, like, it gives you the hope. You know, gives you the hope. Like, oh man, yeah, you won $4 once. Yeah, there you go. How much you win? $4. Hey, better than nothing, right? You're $4 up. You're $4 in the green. But they're total plant stories. I think we're going to come across the conclusion that they're totally plant stories. Cat stows away underneath a hood of a state senator's vehicle. Breaking news. Yeah, cat stowed away underneath the hood of a state senator's vehicle. And we have a picture, people. We have a picture. All right, so this cat here, what did this cat do here? It was underneath a animal control officer in Middletown Township, Pennsylvania, came to the rescue of a cat found hiding underneath the hood of a Pennsylvania state senator's vehicle. And is that all the news we have there? Let's see here. The police department media said that Senator Frank Farry, a Republican from District 6, was driving this week and he heard an animal crying under the hood of his vehicle. He looked under the hood and he caught a glimpse of a naughty kitty stowaway and hiding in a bloody engine compartment. That's hot. And animal control officers were able to coax the kitty out completely uninjured, which is the good part. Completely uninjured. Shout out to the Middletown Township Police. But they got the cat out. We got pictures. It's the feel-good story of the first half hour of the show, people. The cat's a spy, people. Good to see you, Kim. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of interaction I want from the audience. Yes, like the cat's the spy, people. Good to see you, Kim. Welcome. Welcome on into this experiment tonight. I appreciate you being here. But yeah, they got this kitty out from the hood of a car. Oh, man, that's a fun story. But how did it get there in the first place? And anyway, should they call it a stowaway? Like, what's really happening? Stowy. Should they name the cat Stowy? Oh, little Stowy. Oh. Well, we're happy that the cat is healthy and safe. And, yeah. Meow. Meow. That cat has what? How many horsepower and a kitten? Oh, we got another dog story here, people. We have another dog story. Dog rescued from Lake Michigan. Dog rescued from Lake Michigan off Chicago Beach. We have video, people. We have video. What's going on?
Sort of unusual.
So there they go. They got some kind of dog. Let's go to the videotape. You guys don't see this, but I see this. There you go. Yeah, they got the dog rescued from Lake Michigan on the south side of Chicago. Police and firefighters responded to the beach on the south side of Chicago to rescue a dog stranded on a rock in Lake Michigan. Emergency responders were called to Calumet Beach to rescue a dog Wednesday afternoon after the canine was spotted on a rock off the breakwater near 100th Street. Happy that the dog made it out of there fine. That is a good thing. Watch your dogs, people. Please, for the love of God, watch your dogs. We got a lot of people tuning in. Welcome on into the show, people. If you haven't said hello, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. We're doing our best to find all the positive and engaging and funny stories, courtesy of United Press International. Well, welcome on into the show. Yeah, maybe the dog is a spy. Maybe not. I think that one was already used, but perfectly applicable. What? Oh boy, this was 7 hours ago. Oh boy, these are the kind of stories that always interest me. That little scared pup. 51,725 playing cards toppled like dominoes to break the Guinness World Book record. So a little past 12 noon today. They found, do we have video of this here? Yes, we have video, people, of the largest playing cards here. I think we're going to have to put this into full screen here. Oh, boy. Oh, that whole thing's going to collapse. What? What kind of crazy things? He's gonna break the world record. Oh my goodness! Almost 52,000 cards we're looking at, about to be toppled here in let's see here, I believe this is Japan. They made a look at that. They made a greenhouse just for the playing cards. Do you think do you think this is a challenge enough? Not yet, they say. Look at these 4 monsters. Oh, so that's the air. They got to keep the air still in there so they could build this massive house of cards. Wow. So they keep the rain out. It could keep a hurricane out of there to blow out air out of their ultimate space. This is crazy. And here's the guy from the Guinness World Book records, and he's saying, "All right, they're gonna do this thing here in this ultimate space." The attempt is which to topple. They're toppling like dominoes. Oh, I thought they were gonna build a house of cards. That's still crazy, though. They put a little fold in the card, and then they set them up like dominoes. What the hell? This is kind of cool, people. What is he doing here? Allows us to curve the thing. Oh, okay. By the way, it's muted because the background, there's probably background music that's copyrighted. I don't want them snatching off the first episode here. Thank God for the mute button. But yeah, so they made like basically they made all these patterns with all these cards. This is over the last 3 days. So this happened. What was it? That'll be Thursday evening. This happened. Thursday evening, New York time. This was all finished up. I think they started on maybe Sunday or Monday, and did all these cards up here. You know, Kim, I don't know who's funding this. That's a great question. I think when I actually read the article after we watch this video, we'll find out who's funding this. Because that's a lot of money to put into a single stunt, right? You're building a greenhouse and there's hurricanes outside. Look at this. They're just playing with the fans at this point. What the hell? That's kind of cool, though. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of cool. That's like dedication right there. That image did not look real right there. That little drone shot image. That looked like AI. He's quite tired, but he feels super excited, and he cannot wait for the final results. Did you feel the BFT level 12 engines shaking the cards? Didn't feel anything while he was stacking the cards, he says. Who is funding this nonsense, for God's sake? And ready for the final attempt. So did we try this already once before? Okay, here we go. The attempt starts now. They open the glass door. Make sure not to shift the air too much inside. And why do they have that machine going? It's like, okay. Here we go. This is exciting. All right. There go. So these are all. Ooh, that looks cool. They're not dominoes. They're cards. They're playing cards. Wow. Oh. I love watching these dominoes. Oh yeah, there's. I think that's the name of the company that might have been sponsoring this. I don't know. Wow. Yeah, final attempt. So no more money, or maybe more money. Ooh, those are pretty. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So the most playing cards ever toppled in a domino fashion. This broke the Guinness World Book record. The final result is 51,725 cards. They had the fireworks ready to go and everything. And it's official, everyone. That's pretty cool. Wow. Well, there you go, people. 51,725 cards. And in the Fosun Sunhui Smart Home Technology Company. Oh, so they're the ones who paid for this. assembled the ultimate space. So it was a facility using windproof windows designed to prevent even the slightest breeze from bringing the attempt to a premature end. And right, neat designs, right? It was pretty cool. That's pretty amazing. But yeah, look at that. See, so, oh, the team faced setbacks, including a premature collapse on April 9th. A second incident while attempting to reset the cards happened on April 10th. The cards were arranged in a fashion to show the logo of the company, its mascot, and other motifs. They held their positions inside the ultimate space on the day of the attempt on April 11th, when the outside transparent structure was subject to a simulated typhoon condition. So but did they set it all up and then they tested the things us humans do for entertainment? It's amazing. But there you go. We're on commercial break over here on whatchamacallit. Good to see you, Davina. Welcome. Good to see you from sunny and hot Tucson, Arizona, where it's 85 degrees. You're doing some homework while listening in. Well, this is like old school talk radio, but I will talk to you out there in the great Tucson, Arizona. If you haven't said hello, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. We're reading all the odd news stories from United Press International. We saved a cat, we saved a dog, and we saw 51,000 cards topple, and a guy did a great scratch-off ticket. But all that news and more. Let's see here. Oh, here's a good one. Oh, I think we could rock and roll with this one, people. Flock of mystery sheep found wandering near a Texas school, people. Okay. A flock of cows? What? Oh my goodness. In Leander, Texas. They're trying to find the owner of a flock of sheep wandering near Tavern Elementary School. And here we got a picture of these wandering sheep, and I guess sheeps have also the horn, so they're also rams, right? Anyway, so this was to prove the durability of windows. Yes, that attempt to topple that was an attempt to prove the durability of the windows, I think. Absolutely. That's what they're paying for. Good to see you, E-Bike Mike. Welcome. Good to see you, Sally Skipico. Welcome. Wow. Where are the moderators tonight? Right, spies, all of them. That's right. Yes, all these sheep are spies, people. So this happened on the 8th. And authorities in this Texan town are trying to determine the origins of a flock of sheep wandering loose near an elementary school. The Leander Police Department shared photos on social media showing about a dozen sheep loitering on the sidewalk and walking across the road. The police said that the sheep were found unaccompanied near Tavern Elementary School in Leander. Do we know where the sheep are? Do we call Little Bo Peep? And she said, and she said she found her sheep, and we're not part of the flock. Anyway, they're trying to find, you know. Do ye know where your sheep are? Do ye know where your sheep are? Is that you know this is WEW? I love this. Do you know where the sheep are? I'm looking for my sheep. Call 512-528-2800. Call contact the Leander Animal Services with any more information about your possible lost flock of sheep. Yes, exactly. An attempt to be funny, maybe. They're cute sheep, though. Good to see you, Cliff Padilla. Welcome. Right? No shepherd anywhere, right? In these days of ours, right, that we're living in, these crazy days of ours. They're just kind of walking around, you know. They're just kind of walking around. Oh, I want to shut the ad off. The hell. Anyway, they're really doing up the ads here, but whatever. But yeah, flock of sheep, everyone. You heard of the flock of sheep? Let's go for flock of sheep. We're still learning, people, on the show. We're still learning. And this new format. Are you guys enjoying this new format? Let's see. Let's do this one. Are you guys enjoying this new format? Are you guys enjoying this truly nonsensical show where we're just reading the news? Coming up to the top of the half hour. Hey, you just wasted a half hour of your life if you tuned in since the beginning. But we'll do another half hour. The exciting second half hour. Of course, of This Week on the Internet, people. This Week on the Internet, people. Welcome. Where is everyone? I am kind of amazed, but it's the title of the show. This is what's throwing off the algorithm. The algorithm's like, what? Do you like this, Sally? Just reading random stories off the news. Oh, we got a lot of animal stories coming up. We got at least 2 animal stories coming up in the second half hour of the show. We're going to be going to Jamaica and then Ohio coming up in the next half hour. Do you like the music? It's all Price is Right music. It's the easiest music to talk over. You see how it works? It almost sounds like I know what I'm doing. But variety is always good. Yeah, just like you said, you're waiting for the sleeping pills to kick in. That's all we're doing at this hour of the day, right? Just waiting for But it's a gloomy day here in New York. Let's go around the cameras. Yeah, I think Luna Park is closing up. They're ready. It was a childhood's dream to wander around Luna today. All the rides running and no lines. Looking out over New York Harbor, looking fantastic. We kind of had a sunset. Oh, we could see from our skyscraper camera, on the Midtown camera there. So that's great. And there's our Brooklyn Bridge. Hey, I'm going to be there in about the next 14 hours. So there you go. Did you like Goodnight Moon? Well, we might do that again. Was I crying last night? Somebody left a comment that I was crying last night. Was I crying last night? Did I cry last night? I'm not going to, by the way, I'm not going to just read out the comment like I was doing yesterday. Why am I triggering these people? What the hell am I doing? Rebel Radio News time is 30 minutes past the hour. Welcome. It's the bottom of the hour. Welcome on into the show, Marty. Welcome into the show. You don't think so? I think we had a lot of laughs last night. Now, was I positive? Am I lacking positivity? That's the next question. And then we'll move on to some more lighthearted stories, courtesy of United Press International. I don't think I was crying. No. It's a beautiful shot here. Wow. That's awesome. I don't think I was. I don't know why people are being so... why are people so crabby with me, everyone? That's it. Gotta keep my mouth shut now. I was baited. I took the bait. As we go around the cameras, do I lack positivity? Not at all. I appreciate that, Sally. Thank you. Appreciate that, Sally. Good to see you, RJ, out there in Colorado. What's going on, RJ? What's going on, everybody? If you haven't said hello, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. Say hello. It's a completely unrestricted chat. There's no little pinned comment to the top, and you don't have to subscribe. But we have more exciting stories from United Press International. Authorities are searching for an ocelot loose in Jamaica. Ooh, there's an ocelot loose in Jamaica. Oh, look at that cute little guy. Oh, he could tear your eyeballs out with all the love in the world. Oh. Oh, have I grown on you since you started watching me? I appreciate that. Are you going to spin again? Come on down $1. That's right. That's right, Kim. That's right. I'm all right. Right, Cliff? I'm okay. Anyway. Authorities said that Jamaica said that what was initially reported as a baby tiger on the loose was actually an ocelot. And the Jamaican Defense Force said that an escaped animal initially reported to be a tiger cub is actually an ocelot, a wildcat native to the Americas and Caribbean islands. The JDF initially said on Wednesday that the tiger cub was on the loose in the Black River in St. Elizabeth. Okay, sorry about that. Can't read. Let's see here. Was on the loose in that area after escaping during a raid on a smuggling vessel. Ooh. That was also carrying 4 monkeys, 12 parrots, and an undisclosed amount of marijuana. So all the animals were high, people. Officials later correctly reported that, saying that the escaped feline is actually an ocelot. Sophia Ramal, the director of veterinary services for the Ministry of the Agricultural, Fisheries, and Mining, said that the juvenile ocelot, which could be confused for a domestic cat, should be treated as a potentially dangerous wild animal, and residents should report the sightings rather than attempt to capture it themselves. It's advised that interacting with an ocelot, not to harm the ocelot, that to treat the species. As we know, we have not allowed any entry into Jamaica, so it's precautionary to ensue that they are treating it with safety, but reporting so that we could all come and collect it. So keep an eye on it if you see an ocelot running around. But we're back, Robinson Lopez. A smuggled vessel. Yeah, that's the scary part. This little guy was on a boat with a whole bunch of weed and a whole bunch of 4 monkeys and 12 parrots. There was a lot of poop on that boat, people. Am I right? Good to see you, Robinson. Good to see you, Robinson Lopez. Good to see everyone, people. Welcome. I wasn't crying last night. That's ridiculous. And I don't lack positivity. Thank you so much, Damien. I appreciate that. But anyway, I would want to take that home. That would be my problem. Look how cute he is. He's so cool. Ocelot. Yes, ocelot. Oh, but look at that. Who wouldn't want that in their house, to gouge their eyeballs out while they sleep? It's the cutest way to die. But there you go. Wow. Let's find some more positive stories. I think we're going to Ohio coming up next. Yeah. Whoa, we got a funny one here, people. This is a pretty good one. Yeah, a regular cat inside, exactly. Get a regular cat instead of an ocelot, people. Always remember that. Especially if you're traveling around with a whole bunch of weed and 12 parrots and 4 monkeys. All the animals were high on the boat, people. All the animals were high on the boat. Anyway, we move on to the next story. We're going to Ohio, people. A bear wanders into Ohio apiary and eats the entire beehive. What? That was a hungry bear. So we're going out to Ohio. There you go. The bear wandered into an apiary and ate the entire beehive. We have video, people. We have video. We have a very hungry. So here's the beekeeper here, and there he is. He's going to town. The bear's going to town. He's a hungry little guy or big guy. He ate all them bees. Them shits were tasty, man. Them shits were tasty. He ate all them bees. Oh, what are we doing here with this clip here? Oh, he's like yapping. All right, there we go. That's what we want to see. We want to see animals and but yeah, he was in there. He was eating. How did they get him out? We'll read the story in a little bit there. Chucks asks, is there a Dumbo cam showing the side of the Empire stores? Unfortunately, Chuck, no, there's no camera down there. There's no camera down there. Jeff Bonner talking about this bear here eating all. Bears do love honey. I mean, I think we all love honey to a certain extent. But how many bees did he eat in the process? That's what I want to know. All right, he got a bean for dinner. I eat a bean for dinner. Yes, the bear is a secret shopper, people. Yes. Yes, the bear is a secret shopper. Absolutely. It's just hey, look, it's Ohio's version of Winnie the Pooh. So on May 8th, an Ohio beekeeper received an alert from his surveillance cameras that showed his apiary being raided and raided by another local resident, a bear. Jeff Boner, who has been beekeeping for just over a year in Bezella Township, said that his motion-activated cameras alerted him to activities around his hives. I looked at the cameras and I thought, holy smokes, there's a bear in my bees. There's a bear in my bees. Bonner rushed to his apiary, but found a bear was already long gone with one of his hives. I found the hive out there in the woods. The frame I found basically were the frames I found were basically cleaned. It looked like he ate the frame, the wax that was there, and the bees. Everything was gone, he said. He said that the hive had been home to around 10,000 to 50,000 bees. Bloody hell. And he literally ate the whole beehive. Bonner alerted Ohio Department of Natural Resources officials that, which advised him to increase his security ASAP. He said that the new measures include more cameras and a homemade electric fence. The wildlife officer recommended that putting peanut butter oil on it so that if he licks or sniffs it, he'll get a little bit of a shock in the face. That tends to make them hesitant to go towards the fence. Otherwise, they're pretty stubborn. They'll take a shot to get the honey no matter what. That's what Bonner said. He was down for it, people. He didn't care. The bear saw something good. He was secret shopping. Let me find a little freeze frame of this for you guys. And he wanted snacks. I mean, Kim, if you want to be very technical about it, yes, technically that is shoplifting. Yes, that is shoplifting. That is shoplifting. Yes, but bears don't use currency, so. But he was just hungry, people. I feel this. I understand this. I understand this, that, you get hungry, you get the munchies, and you just have to go for it. And they're stubborn little bastards, so they'll eat 50,000 bees in the process. How does that feel in their throat? It boggles the mind, people. It boggles the mind. What else do we have here? Oh, we have another animal story, people. We have another animal story, people. I got a lot of animal stories today. All right, a cat lost for 3 years turns up at a McDonald's 10 miles away from the owner's home. Oh, we got a picture, people. We have a picture. Oh, this poor little guy. Oh, just keep this mental image in your mind, people. This poor little guy. Good to see you, Painted Egg. Welcome. A Michigan woman's cat who disappeared back in 2022 was reunited with her beloved pet when she turned up 3 years later outside of a McDonald's about 10 miles from her house. Ella Bennett said that Buddy, her indoor-outdoor cat, failed to come home one day in 2022. We kept hoping that he would come back, and then it was a couple of days, and it was a little too longer than usual, so that's when we started to get worried. Bennett said that it wasn't until 3 years later that she was scrolling through Facebook and came across a post from the Lenawee County Humane Society. The post included photos of the cat at the shelter named Snack Wrap after being found with matted fur outside of a McDonald's in Adrian, about 10 miles away from Bennett's home. I immediately sent it to my grandma, and I was like, look, that looks like Buddy. And I posted a picture of him on there, and I was like, do you think it could be him, Bennett said? And the shelter was able to confirm that Snack Wrap and Buddy were one and the same by reviewing veterinary records, old photos, and feline reactions to being reunited with Bennett. Bennett said that Buddy is will likely still be allowed outside, but now he will be microchipped. They called him Snack Wrap, people. Oh, little Buddy. Oh, 3 years later. Buddy wanted some snacks. 2 stories in a row where we have animals with snacks. One eats bees and this one eats McDonald's. Oh my goodness. Little Snack Wrap. Little Buddy Snack Wrap. Snack Wrap Buddy. Oh, isn't that great news? Well, we're happy that the cat has been reunited. Isn't that a positive story? Oh, that poor baby. That poor cat. They cleaned them all up, but he just looks so cute, so funny like that. Well, that's good news. And Buddy does look nice and healthy. He looks like he had some fun out there. Let's be honest. He had fun out there on the streets. He looks like Top Cat, right? He looks like Top Cat. That's right. He looks like the Top Cat gang character. Yeah. Yes, he does. Oh my goodness, people. Another happy story here. Trying to push out the positivity. Where was this again? This was in Ohio again? No, Michigan. This was Michigan, everyone. So happy that Buddy got reunited. Let's see here. Are we going to move on from animal stories here, or are we going to continue with animal stories? Let's see. Oh, this is a really weird one. Here's another lottery plant story, people. I have a feeling this is a lottery plant story, because you know how they do it. You know how lottery officials do it. Wild hair leads to a North Carolina man to win $1 million prize. A wild hair leads a North Carolina man to $1 million lottery prize. Here is Kenneth from North Carolina there. On May 7th, the North Carolina man said that a wild hair led him to winning $1 million prize for another scratch-off ticket. This is a fucking plant from the Scratch-Off Ticket Council. Whiteville resident Kenneth, formerly Duval, told North Carolina education lottery officials that when he got off work Friday night, he felt an unexplained urge to buy a lottery ticket. I had a hair! And he just got a wild hair and decided to buy one. Something just told him to get the ticket, he said. He selected the $30 Maximilian ticket from the Minuteman Food Mart on South Mason Street in Whiteville, South Carolina. And he said that it was a pleasant surprise to uncover $1 million top prize. It was a once-in-a-lifetime dream, he said. Formital said that the first person he told about his win was his coworker. What? Why are you telling your coworker you won $1 million? Anyway, he gave me a fist bump. Yeah, can I get some money for the fist bump? And he said that his winnings will go towards paying off his truck and possibly buying a house. How did this even make the news? This is a plant story. This has to be a plant story. Hair. I had a hair. I had this hair that made me feel like I should buy a lottery ticket. I don't know. The $30 million max. I don't know. Anyway, congratulations there, Kenneth. Congratulations. Spend the money in good health. When gave him a fist. Why would you tell your coworker? I would never tell my coworkers I won money. God forbid. Oh. You're right. The lottery official is sitting next to him in the car. Exactly. Hey, you want to go in that one. Go in that one. That one has the winning ticket. That one has the winning ticket right there. You want to go in that one. Anyway, Neil out there in Flatbush, in a related story, after receiving the check, his coworker killed him. There you go, everyone. That is completely hyperbole. That's not anyway. Welcome into the show, Neil. Welcome. I don't know where the mods are. We're slowly building up to 10. We're already 45 minutes into the show. Holy crap. Anyway. It's a new format, people. I think we're still experimenting with it. Anyway, we're getting back to the animal stories, people. Back to the animal stories. 98 iguana eggs were removed from a single yard in Florida. What? They found a whole bunch of 98 iguana eggs removed from a single yard in Florida. 98 iguana eggs removed. Oh, but they found these things in a yard somewhere. They were all like planted and shit. Yeah, they were all like planted and shit. They found all these iguana eggs in a single yard in Florida. Look at all them damn ass. Oh, those are rocks. Those are rocks. But those look like eggs. Yeah, look at that. Those look like eggs. Wow, those really blend in. That's a lot of iguana eggs, people. Animals are the best. There are feel-good stories in this workaday world we live in. Right? That's quite the drop, right? Well, that iguana really went to town. They found all these eggs in one. There's a nice long video too here. In just one backyard here. So on May 7th, reptile wranglers in Florida said they believe they set a new local record for the Miami area while removing 98 iguana eggs from a single yard. The Humane Iguana Controls said personnel responded to a home in a Miami suburb of Palmetto Bay on a report of iguanas burrowing in the yard. Do they really have that many iguanas out there? We removed 98 eggs, Michael Ronquillo said, the owner of the Humane Iguana Control. 3 female iguanas had nested in the burrows that were all interconnected, and they had laid they had laid her on her own clutch. I don't even know what that means. The business official said that he believed that the egg collection could be a new local record. It was the most eggs ever removed from a single site. We couldn't find any other case of being that many pulled out at once. Iguanas are considered to be an invasive species to Florida, so by preventing this significant new infestation, we not only protect the neighborhood from potential damage, but also mitigate this health risk here. The homeowner was initially shocked by the discovery, but ultimately felt relieved and grateful for the team's success in locating and removing all the eggs. That is a lot of freaking eggs, people, to find. You imagine all these iguanas coming up out of your backyard. My goodness. Yeah, 33. Is it really 33 eggs per iguana? For real? That's a lot of. That's going to be a lot. It's an iguana maternity ward. It is.
Stores in this client's house.
I wonder how long they were there too. Wow. Wow, craziness. That was a lot of iguana sex. Yes, Nina. Absolutely. That was a lot of iguana sex. Oh my God. Wow. Holy cow. That's a lot of eggs, people. That's a lot of eggs. Oh my goodness. They're counting them out. They look like stones. Wow. Yeah. Well, luckily I did not. I thought for some reason I thought iguanas were native to Florida. That's how it shows you how dumb I am. I guess I'm thinking of the little geckos and lizards. I remember those being everywhere. But yeah, he's counting them on video. There you go. There's the official count of was it 98 eggs? That's a lot of iguanas. That is a lot of iguanas. How long have they been there? Who knows how many? Maybe this is the second or third generation to come out of this backyard. But there you go, everyone. 98 iguana eggs right there in Florida from Palmetto Bay. Yay! Okay. Well, that's a feel-good story. I hope that brings out the positivity for everyone. We're breaking out the positivity here. You got to have a great tomorrow, okay? I'm just here to remind you guys that you're going to have a great tomorrow. Oh my God, we're almost done with the first hour of the show. Oh my goodness, so many animal stories, lots of lottery stories on this first episode of the show. Geckos are pretty cute, I have to agree. Geckos are pretty cute. Looks like he was setting out like dominoes. And we just saw, by the way, Kim, I don't know if you saw it earlier, we saw the largest, it was a Guinness World Book record of toppling of playing cards in domino style. It was, what was it, 53,000 cards we saw get toppled over in a windproof glass house built at some building somewhere in either Japan or China. I forget where. Somewhere in Asia, but it looked crazy and expensive. But they were showing how strong the glass was. Bloody hell, so many fantastic stories we're going through today. You like the gecko? Yeah, you like remember the gecko? He's still around, right? The gecko's still around. The gecko is still around. Right? You was there. Oh, yeah, that's right, Kim. You were there to talk about it. That's right, Kim. See how much I forget when I'm doing this show? Boy, Kim. Thank you, Kim. Yeah, we did. You had one of the best zingers in there. Thank you. Everyone who's providing the jokes today, I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for indulging me with this little experiment that I want to do to attempt to spread a little bit of positivity and a little bit of interactivity and love and community and all that good stuff. But good to see you, Indians Exposed Investigations. Welcome. Good to see you. We're running through that. It's a lot of emojis. That is a lot of emojis. But good to see everyone. At least we have one moderator in here. So we got Neil in here. Did you feel like you've got unjustly blocked during a replay? Please let me know. Message me on Instagram. But hey, it's the title of the show. That's what it is. But I think we'll try this. I think we're going to do this again just for shits and giggles. This might be a fun little concept here. But maybe too many puffs. Maybe. I don't know. But good to see everyone. Let's quickly go around the cameras. It's nighttime here in Coney Island. That's right down the block. And then we got our harbor cam looking beautiful. Oh, there's the World Trade Center in the clouds. Yeah, Cliff was here as well. Yes, indeed. You saw Cliff was in a recent stream. Yes, indeed. But look at this. As we go around the cameras, people. Beautiful day. Rebel Radio time, 53 minutes past the hour. All right, we have another animal story here. A bear opens an unlocked door vehicle and roots around for food. Another hungry bear story, people. We have video, people. We have video. Oh, yeah, there goes the bear. The bear's like, hey, dude, I want some snacks. Oh, look, that's a smart bear right there. Look at how he opened the door. Holy, this bear has done this before, people. This bear has done this before. Holy cow. The bear says, he's got the thing. Oh, we got sound, too. Didn't realize we had sound with this. Oh, look at the bear's going to get snacks. Good to see you, Karen. Welcome. Thank God for the Ring cameras. Good to see you, Denise. Welcome. Welcome on into the show, everybody. So the bear's rooting around for some food. We saw a story with a bear eating an entire beehive, and now on May 7th here, a home security camera in Colorado captured the moment a bear opened a door of a parked car and climbed into the inside of the car to root around for food. The video recorded outside of the home's garage on the northeast side of Breckenridge shows that the bear wandered up to a parked car and used its paw, because it's fucking smart, to unlock the door from the passenger side. The extent of the damage to the vehicle's interior was not clear, but the town of Breckenridge Police Department issued a warning in late April saying that bear activity was on the rise in the area. Don't get caught off guard. Spring will be here before you know it, and so will those bears. So please have your trash cans secured and keep your vehicle doors locked, because the bears are out and they have the munchies. Yes, all the positivity in the world's helping you clean the house. That's what I'm talking about, right? He was looking. What was he looking? He knows what he's looking for in that car. Yeah, Yogi Bear was definitely smarter than your average. Two comments smarter than your average bear. The hive mind in full effect, people. But he wanted some snacks. We could all understand this. Hey, I don't want to click into it. Oh, I got to watch again on Instagram. Okay. I think the animals are getting smart. They're beginning to adapt to us. And all the animals are getting smart, so they know how to open car doors now. I'm telling you, we're going to see, in my lifetime, I am convinced I am going to see a seagull know how to open a car door. I'm going to see that. Right? How do you secure a trash can? You put like the plastic lid on it, and it has to have the little latch. But that's how you secure a trash can. But the bear could tear the plastic apart in 1 minute. Hilarious video of a seagull walking into a store to steal. Oh yeah, did you see that, Ollie? The bag of Cheetos. I saw that, Ollie. That was pretty funny. Yes, don't leave your keys, or the bear will drive to the nearest drive-through. Use the tap to pay option. But I mean, I was hoping for the bear to drive off with the car. I was hoping for that. I was really rooting for the bear to drive off with the car. That would have been the best scenario. Oh my goodness. Yeah, next thing you know, he'll know how to hotwire. Imagine a bear hot wiring a car. How awesome would that be? How awesome would that be? Come on, we gotta keep it real here, people. How awesome would that be? Seeing a bear hot wire a car. Oh, that'd be so cool, people. I think we have another animal story coming. We have a lot of animal stories today. A firefighter climbs into a storm drain to rescue a trapped kitten. Another kitten story, people. A firefighter climbed into a storm drain to rescue a trapped kitten. And we have video, people. We have video. Yeah, right. Imagine being on the highway and a bear's behind you. Oh, why are you doing this to me? Do I have to watch this on Instagram? Are they forcing me to watch this on Instagram? Oh, bloody hell, right? The bear would drive to Chicago. Exactly. The bear would drive to Chicago and get a fantastic hoagie. Okay, well, we can't watch the video because I got to log. They want me to log in. They want me to be horrible and log in. Oh, no, here we go. Yay, there's the cat. The cat survived, people. The cat fell into a drain. This is in Grand Junction here. From a storm drain in safe hands, this curious kitten found itself in a tight spot stuck in a storm drain, but thanks to the quick action of good Samaritans and animal control, your Grand Junction Fire Department, and this furry friend, we made it out safe and sound. Another happy kitty story, people. It fell down a storm drain here. On May 6th, firefighters in Colorado came to the rescue of a kitten found in a storm drain that found itself in a tight spot. The Grand Junction Fire Department shared photos and media showing the rescue of the wet but uninjured feline. This curious feline found itself in a tight spot, stuck deep in a storm drain, but thanks to the quick action of good Samaritans and Grand Junction Police Department and Animal Control, this furried friend made it out safe and sound. And it's moments like this that show the strength of our community and the power of teamwork. Whether it's people or pets, we're always ready to help. Isn't that a beautiful thing? Another happy story, another happy customer. The cat made it out alive. And yeah, there you go. My goodness. Just like that. Just like that, people, because this is like real television. An hour of your life is gone forever. And just like that, this episode of This Week on the Internet comes to an end. Yes, it's just an hour show. At least for the first episode. Hope you guys enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun. But, let's do it, people. This Week on the Internet. Right, where is it? There it is. This Week on the Internet was brought to us by Park's Famous Flavor Delicious Sausages. Summon a demon sausage baby today and grab some Park's Famous Flavor sausages today. An ice cold 7-Up. That's what I want. An ice cold 7-Up. For people who like having fun, for people who like having more than one. 7-Up is the one beer to have, or the one drink to have when you're having fun. What? Anyway, the Vitajex pill, the What You Doing to Me pill. And of course, babiesovernight.com. Your new bundle of joy in a box overnight guaranteed. babiesovernight.com, bringing you this inaugural episode of yes, This Week on the Internet. I hope you guys enjoyed that. There it is, a little bit of performative art, attempting to be positive, attempting. But yeah, we'll be back on tomorrow doing our regular stuff. So keep that in mind. We'll be back at it again tomorrow. Catching up on the Coney video. Good to see us. Why, should we do another half hour? Why, do you guys want to do another half hour of wacky stories from the internet? Let's see, do we have people slowly coming in? Good to see you, Sunshine. Welcome. Catching up on the Coney video. We're walking around right here in Coney. You need the baby for Mother's Day. You need the baby. Well, I hope you get the baby for Mother's Day. Okay, guys, want to do another half-hour stories? All right, we'll do one more half-hour stories. Yeah, it's a new concept in being positive, Sunshine. We'll find another story. Okay, just like that. It's the top of the hour, everyone. It's 1 minute past the hour. It's 1 minute past the hour. It's 9 o'clock here in New York City. And here in the East Coast, 1 minute past the hour all around the world. So welcome on into the show. Nothing but animal stories and fucking lottery ticket stories coming up probably in the next few minutes. We'll do a couple of more stories and then we'll bring it in. Let's see where we end up in 28 minutes. Starting right now. All right. What do we have here? Good evening. Good evening there, Deborah. I hope you're having a great Friday evening. How you doing? All right, have you hit the thumbs up, people? We're doing fantastic on the thumbs up. 37. I could agree. Okay, yes, please. All right, you got it. You got it. All right, not breaking news. But a woman wins $50,000 lottery prize by using mom's birthday numbers. There we go, people. We have a Mother's Day story. Let's see here. Oh, it's a New York story here. Oh, no, Maryland. Sorry, Maryland. A Maryland woman said that the memories of her mother led her to winning a $50,000 winning prize from a Pick 5 lottery drawing. The Frederick County woman told the Maryland lottery officials that she bought the ticket on April 29th for the April 29th drawing at Carol Fuel in Damascus, and bore a set of numbers that are close to her heart. I've been thinking about my mom recently, so more than I usually do. It gave me the idea to use some numbers from her birthday for my pick 5 numbers, she said. It was really unbelievable. I went from joy to doubt and back again. We have some bills coming in soon, and this takes care of all of them and then some, people. There we go. That is not at least it's not a scratch-off ticket lottery story, but she used the numbers from her mom. That's so cool, and she won $50,000. Unbelievable. Now that's a positive story. Oh my goodness, wow. So many fun stories here in United Press International. By the way, all these stories come from United Press International. But it's a cloudy day now. The clouds are easing up here in New York now. 57 degrees Fahrenheit out here in Midtown. 54 degrees down here in Coney. A little bit chillier down here. And then our Brooklyn Bridge camera, 54 degrees also downtown Lower Manhattan. Always a little warmer in Midtown because that's where all the humans are. But a kind of pretty night if you're especially on the water right now. A couple of party boats out there in New York Harbor, looking beautiful, looking nice. But another day coming to an end here in New York, and it looks like we have another animal story, people. Loose kangaroo caught on video hopping around a Florida road. We have video, people. Oh boy, we have a kangaroo bouncing around here. That's right, Neil. That's right, Neil. All right, we have a kangaroo here. Oh, there it goes. It's hopping, baby. It's on the run here. A missing kangaroo, people. Look at this video from Steve Mullins right there. Wow. A kangaroo bouncing around here. A Florida resident captured video when she came across something unusual. A kangaroo hopping down the middle of the road. Kalia Mullins captured footage of the Australian animal hopping down Hickory Tree Road in St. Cloud on Monday. She said that it must have stayed there for a solid minute or two, just started hopping in front of me, not wanting to go anywhere before it went off and dove under a fence into the farmland. Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission said authorities are aware of the loose kangaroo in the area, but the owner has not yet been identified. The state keeps records of all owners of kangaroos and similar exotic animals, but has not yet determined whether the marsupial escaped from a licensed owner. This sighting came about after a week later after a kangaroo wandered into Interstate 85 between Tuskegee and Auburn in Macon County, Alabama, on April 29th. The animal in that incident caused a lengthy traffic delay and one collision before being tranquilized and returned to its home at a petting zoo. That's kind of a sad story, but hopefully they find the kangaroo's owner. Let's see here. We have this. Let's get this video here. Yeah, look at that. He's going, baby. He's going. Probably no doubt all scared. I know. Where does the procedure where does one procure a kangaroo? Exactly. Where the hell do you get a kangaroo? Let's be honest. Where are you buying a kangaroo? The iguanas set the kangaroo free. That's what I'm talking about, Karen. That's the kind of fun stuff I want to hear. The poor thing. Oh man, it's all scared, running around. But this is the woman who filmed it. But it went somewhere in this area here. It went somewhere into the farmland here. The Roo on the Run, Fox 35 is calling it. The Roo on the Run. Isn't that a movie that takes place in Australia about kangaroos? Anyway, well, hopefully the kangaroo is brought back to its owner, and hopefully the owner is licensed and adequately able to give the kangaroo a home. But so did the bears liberate the kangaroo, or did the iguanas liberate the kangaroo? All the animals are getting smarter. I think we could all agree that the animals are all getting smarter, and they're going to get ready to take over the world, which I wouldn't mind. I would not mind a dog being president and state in the mayor's office right now. That would be awesome. some kind of animal, a crikey. Do we have another? We have a lot of animal stories here on the list today. Holy shit! I don't remember this many animal stories, people. But we do. We have a lot of animal stories here, people, today. United Press International, take nothing but the best here. Tennessee Zoo escaped peacock found in a resident's backyard. So a peacock escaped from a zoo in Tennessee. These people found them. They found them. And let's see, do we have pictures of the peacock? There look at that. Isn't that cute? I would have loved to find that in my backyard. Wow, look how beautiful! What a beautiful animal. I love peacocks. We had a peacock on the live stream once. You remember when we went uptown? When they retired a peacock, I remember, from St. John the Divine. You guys remember that? Look at that beautiful animal. Wow, they found that thing in their backyard? Yo, that's pretty cool. So on May 6th, a peacock wandered away from its home at the Tennessee's Chattanooga Zoo and was found in a nearby resident's backyard the following day. The zoo said on social media that the facility's free-roaming peacocks made it past a perimeter fence and exited the zoo grounds, but one was quickly recaptured by the animal care staff. The other feathered fugitive was found the following day across the street from the zoo in a backyard of a nearby residence. A big thank you to Eric Spear for spotting him and letting us know where he's gone to. So they found the peacock safe and sound across the streets. It was 2 peacocks. It was 2. Maybe one disappeared. But I noticed that most places that have peacocks, they're free roaming. They just let them go. They just let them go and wander around and have fun. So listen, as long as the peacock is safe, you know, as we always say, all the animals. We hope all the animals stay safe and all that stuff. So, but it's such a beautiful animal. My goodness. Ugh. The peacock survived, people. The peacock survived. Let's see what else we have on the list here. We have another animal story. Yay! Wow, we got a lot of animal stories here today, people. A lot of animal stories here on United Press International Odd News List. An emu escapes a trailer on a Pennsylvania highway. We have video, people. An emu escaped here on a highway here. Oh, look at this shit. Yeah, and then look at the reporters are all happy with this one. It's like the nice feel-good story of the morning. Why are we talking about Jalen and Barclay? No, there he is. Look at that. This guy is freaking going crazy here. Look at that. He's like, what the hell, man? Wow, the emu shut down the king of Persia here in Montgomery County here. Runaway bird. The emu shut down traffic. Looks like they got him off to the side, which is a good thing. That's good. Oh, look at that. This is how you capture an emu, people. You grab him by the freaking neck. Just like a cartoon. You slow down traffic, pissing off people. As long as the emu was safe. Oh, my goodness. Good to see you, Stephanie Gray. Welcome on into the show, Stephanie. Welcome on into the show. Hope you're having a great evening. But Pennsylvania State Police troopers became amateur bird wranglers when a large emu escaped from its trailer and then hit the highway. The PSP said that the large bird, which some witnesses initially mistook for an ostrich, escaped from a trailer about 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Monday on the Pennsylvania Turnpike in King of Persia. The emu made its way to Interstate 76, where Pennsylvania Department of Transportation traffic cameras recorded troopers wrangling the large Australian bird off the highway. The troopers kept the emu contained until its owner arrived on the scene to return it to its trailer. The poor thing. They got to wrangle the thing by the damn neck. They got to wrangle the poor thing by the neck. But oh my, indeed. Just like a cartoon. That looks like it. That's not easy to do that. And you got traffic all going. Well, as long as the animal didn't hurt people and the animal didn't hurt itself, and that's all that really matters, right, people? But it's out there. It's out there. And they're having like their feel-good story. Did you see the ostrich? Oh my God. Did you see it? It was so cool. Good to see you, Stephanie. Welcome. I hope you're having a great one here. We're just going through fun and odd, interesting stories, courtesy of United Press. Yeah, we're just finding fun stories here. This I saw this story the other day. I have lots of comments and reactions and I guess pointing fingers at people. Oh my goodness. A boy playing with mom's phone orders 70,000 dum-dum lollipops. I saw this fucking story and got immediately pissed off. A 2-year-old, a second grader, accidentally ordered all these fucking lollipops because mommy doesn't give a shit about what the hell he's doing. Why are you giving the kid your phone? Unless you're giving your phone to talk to the child's father or whatever. Why are you letting a kid play around with a phone? It serves you fucking right that he's gonna order 70,000 fucking lollipops. And I think the price of this is insane. The price, when I tell you the numbers, people. When I tell you the numbers, this was new at 6. Fucking stunad kid buying over 70,000 fucking lollipops. Look at this shit. This is the problem with parenting nowadays. We let the kids run wild. We let them all go crazy. All right, you're right. You just buy a bag of the dum-dum drops. That's all you gotta do, Jennifer. Good to see you, Jennifer. Right, you just bought a bag of. That's all you need, right? How long is that bag gonna last you, Jennifer? It's gonna last you a hot minute, right? Look at this shit. They gotta fill up their whole fucking garage with lollipops. That kid, man. Oh man, that kid's not seeing a cell phone until he's 25. If I'm paying for it. Make that kid go to work at a young age. Look at he's just so cute. He could have ordered a fucking Lamborghini, right? Yeah, she left her fucking Amazon account open. Why the hell are you leaving your Amazon account open? Fucking ridiculous, right? How did the company didn't even question it either? You know what it is? They want to play dumb. Like, oh well, you fucking ordered it. You select the thing there. So she could have changed her setting. They want the money. They just play stupid. But anyway, this story will piss me off some more now. But I'm trying to be positive here. But we need to parent our children a little bit better. Okay, this is what this story really should focus on. We need better parenting. We can't be sticking technology in front of children to self take care of themselves. Anyway, back on May 6th. A Kentucky woman said that her young son was playing with her fucking phone during the weekend and secretly placed an order for 70,000 dum-dum drops. A total purchase of $4,200 fucking dollars. You know what I'm doing with $4,200? That's a trip to Japan. That's the flight back and forth. Bloody hell. The Lexington resident said that Lolly LaFavor said on social media that she was shocked to discover that her son ordered 30 cases of dum-dum drops and they appeared on her doorstep. That each box contained 2,340 pieces of dum-dum drops. Her son Liam, who's in the 2nd grade, admitted that he placed the order for the suckers while playing with her phone during the weekend. Each case of dum-dum drops retails for $130 and making Liam's total purchase around $4,200. Amazon initially agreed to allow LaFavors to return 8 of the 30 cases, so she started attempting to sell. This is the part I don't know about. She started to attempt to sell the fucking lollipops to her friends and neighbors. Later, in an update, she said that after a long day of working with the bank and talking with a few news stations, Amazon contacted her and agreed to refund her entire purchase. We shouldn't be awarding bad parenting, people. Thank you to everyone that offered to buy the box and help out. I'll be happy to get you what you ordered or donated and donate them to charity of your choice. But I mean, it's just so ridiculous that we're sticking technology in front of children. I think this is a major issue with society right now, but this is my own opinion. Some kids have sensory issues and they can only communicate. That is true. Some children are nonverbal and they can only communicate through typing. That is true. So we don't know. We don't know the. Is this kid nonverbal? Was that mentioned on a story here? Is this kid nonverbal? Well, if he is, chill out with mommy's phone. Please don't order 70,000 lollipops. But she actually had that much money available on her phone to open. Yeah, it's kind of weird and sick, Stephanie. You got a point there. Anne, good to see you, Anne F. Welcome. Yes, your opinion as well, exactly. Too many parents allow children on their electronics. No, I agree, Jennifer. I agree that too many parents allow their children on electronics. Yeah. Get a free dum-dum drop at Chase Bank. Get them a sucker. But yeah, it's kind of crazy that we're able to, and then again, maybe this is all a staged story. That's right. The bear wants his cell phone. Yes, the bear needs to eat something. The bear needs a little bit of candy after having all that honey and all those bees of eating 50,000 bees. It needs 70,000 lollipops to really. That's a nice afternoon for the bear. Yeah, it's like 6 cents a lollipop. It's not that bad, you know. Right? Exactly. No, because it said your suckers are here and they were delivered. There you go. They're here. Anyway, let's please let the kids. Can we curb the use of technology by really young children? I'm always scared. Just on a side note, people, I'm always scared about like really young children watching my content, even though my channel is not for children. And every now and then I'll get an example of like a 13-year-old or a 14-year-old kid, maybe 11, and they're watching me, and it's like they think you're really funny, and it's like, ugh. I talk about things that don't exist anymore a lot of the time as a joke, and I get it. Seeing the streets of New York City is really interesting and really cool, but please don't stick your kids. You know, if your kids have normal functioning operations to communicate, just don't stick them in front of technology. We need to really, love our kids and cherish them and teach them the way and just be with them. Just be with them. So anyway, that's my opinion. There you go. Sir, she should have paid for all those lollipops and just try to sell them to charity or whatever. Anyway, okay, we have what we have here. Oh boy, we have a lottery, not lottery story. We have a library story, everybody. A library story, everyone. A former student returns a college library book checked out over 20 years ago. Oh, people. You gotta return your books. Look at these olden books he freaking took out. Back in, there you go, returned on April 27, 2025 here. A librarian on May 5th, librarians at University of Oxford's Lady Margaret Hall College said that all is forgiven after a former student returned the 3 books that were 20 years overdue. So you see, that's good. It's always good. That's good karma to return books even though it's 20 years later. The British college said on social media that the book Philip Subble's Anatomy of Abuse, William Pierce's A Historical Introduction of the Marpollet Tracts, and Robert S. Paul's The Lord Protector, Religion and Politics in the Life of Oliver Cromwell were returned along with an apologetic note from a former student. The enclosed handwritten note said that the former student had checked out the books as an undergraduate student over 20 years ago and were recently discovered while sorting through boxes of books. He said, "Please forgive me," in the notes. Better 20 years late than never. This note and 3 overdue LMH library books were delivered to our librarian this week. Thanks to the sender for letting them get back home in the end. All is forgiven. Yeah, maybe he forgot to return the books because he got stoned. Probably. But it's nice to see that. You want to do that, people. You know, it's always good energy to return your stuff. If you borrow your friend's shit, make sure to return it. And just please, people, we got, it's nice sharing stuff too. And please, let's get more funding for libraries. Let's get more funding for libraries. Okay. Let's get more funding for libraries, people. That's what we really need. But we have a funny, here's a funny story here, people. Here is an HOV story here, people. 2 drivers caught using dummies in Washington carpool lanes. This is the story as old as time itself, as at least when HOV lanes were were created. Look at this. These people drive around with dummies in their cars so they could drive in the HOV lanes. Isn't that nice? A Washington State Patrol Police said that 2 drivers were caught using dummies to illegally drive in the carpool lane in the space of just a few days. Trooper Rick Johnson, public information officer for the WSP, said on social media that the first driver was pulled over on Tuesday in a high-occupancy vehicle lane of Interstate 5 near the shoreline when the trooper noticed only the passenger that the only passenger was a mannequin wearing a brunette wig, plaid shirt, and scarf. The driver admitted that this was the only way he was able to use the HOV lane, and the driver also indicated that he had not named the passenger. Johnson said, and the other driver was stopped 2 days later on I-5 in Federal Way when the trooper suspected that the backseat passenger was being fraudulent. Look at that. He's a little drunk right there. Oh, man. He's a little drunk right there. He got a couple of drinks in him right there. Look at that. He's just sleeping, man. I could drive in the HOV lane with this. He's just, it's nothing wrong. He's not moving. He's tired. He had a long day. But who's the real dummy? I don't know. But he was just slouching in there. And then we have this other one's a little bit more elaborate. They got like a face and everything. And a little, ooh, the red scarf. The red scarf will make it look real. The red scarf will make it look real. Good to see you, WCW watcher. Welcome out there in Portland, Oregon. You watch me every day for at least 6 years. For real? Do you enjoy this new format of show this week on the internet? Let me know. But what a dummy. But I have heard about these stories. Let's be honest, people. We have heard about these stories for years about people using dummies in HOV lanes. So don't be a dummy. Don't use dummies to drive in the HOV lane. Please remember that. That is my tip of the day, people. All right, we'll go for one more. All right, last story of the night. Then it's a 90-minute show. You see, it's like real media, people. It's kind of scary. Let's do it. Final story of the evening, people. A wandering bull takes a parked scooter for a joyride. A bull took a parked scooter for a joyride, people. We have video. Oh, we're going to India, people. Our first international story here, people. Yeah, so here it is. We have the bull, and the bull is checking out this awesome little. Oh, there he goes. It's going. There he goes. The animals are getting so smart now. The animals are getting so. Oh, don't crash. Don't crash. Oh, okay. You wanted to just take it down the block. He was testing it out. There you go, buddy. God, look at that. That's a fucking smart animal right there. Bloody hell. Oh, my God. There you go. Okay. On May 5th, a security camera on a street in Rishikesh, Uttarakhand, India, captured the moment when a wandering bull took a parked scooter for a little spin. The video shows the stray bull investigating the white scooter before putting its front legs onto the seat. The bull rolls the scooter into the road while passersby dash out of its path. The attempted joyride came to an abrupt end when the bull crashed the scooter into a nearby gate, causing the vehicle to fall on its side. The animal, which did not appear injured, casually walked away from the scene. So there you go. You do like the new format? I'm glad you guys are enjoying the format. But there you go. Hey, listen. I think this is I think what we're learning on this first episode of this week on the internet is that yes, the animals are getting smarter. The animals are getting smarter, and I'm down with it. Yeah, did you see this earlier? Right, he got skills, man. He's moving around, man. It's a lot of fun. You came back from Costco. Good to see you. Welcome on back from Costco. Good to see everybody, people. But there you go. Wow. And just like that. And just like that, people. I think now it's time to wind down the show. I think 90 minutes is good enough. But there you go. There you go. Our little This Week on the Internet show. This is where we pick all the fun stories, try to have a little laugh or two, have a little bit of community, and a little bit of fun. But I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. We slowly build audience. That's one good thing. We slowly built audience. Did we hit 100? We didn't hit 100 likes. Yeah, 52. That sounds about right. Ain't that some bull? Ain't that some bull? Anyway, guys. I think we'll do this all over again maybe next Friday night. Maybe it'll be a Friday night thing before Fireworks Fridays. Who knows? Maybe if I'm bored at the house here and I could just fire up, then it's like a radio show, but without music. It's kind of like talk radio. But Ollie G, Deborah, Sunshine NYC, Jennifer Hayett, Stephanie Gray, Neil S, WCW Watcher, the ABX Girl, good, and Neil. Thank you guys so much. If I missed you, say hello now. It was a lot of fun, and we'll do this all over again. I'll be back doing normal shit outside tomorrow. But now, on a final note, was this positive? Am I a negative person? Let me know right now, really quick. For God's sake, am I a negative person? Didn't get the notification, Jolie. Hey, it's like old time radio. The replay is a lot of fun too. But Chucks, you're more than welcome, Chucks. I think we had some fun. Yeah. And there it was. This week on the internet. Thank you so much for hanging on out. This show was, of course, brought to us by the Vitajex Pill. The Vitajex Pill, the Vitajex of What You Doing to Me Pill. Park's famous flavor, delicious sausages. Summon a demon sausage baby today. And grab some Park's famous flavor sausages today. An ice cold Schaefer beer. For people like having fun, for people like having more than one. Schaefer's the one beer to have when you're having more than one. Ice cold 7-Up. 7-Up, you thirst away with 7-Up because 7-Up is all action. And of course, babiesovernight.com. Babiesovernight.com, your new bundle of joy. In a box overnight, guaranteed. Babiesovernight.com. Bringing you this fantastic show. Thank you so much for hanging on out with me. And until next time, have yourself a fantastic day inside the simulator, whether you think you're living inside the simulator or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish those beautiful moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, kids. Bye-bye.